Here we go. I hope everybody can see me and hear me. Nod if you can. Like that matters. Uh, um, how y'all doing? Anyway, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is dreamweavers. Okay, these are people who have the power to enter your dreams, and there are several of them, especially in other countries where superstition is really strong, like India and Asia. So I had a dream last night before I did this today that, it, hi, baby. um, it was a really bad dream, but I kind of chilled through it. And I'm an old hippie guy, so if I sound like I'm high, I'm not high. I'm an old hippie, okay? I'm like from the 80s and 90s. So anyway, I had a dream last night that was horrendous. It was like I woke up and my face was full of like these um, bubbles, like, and they kept appearing like all over my face, like somebody was really trying to get me not to do this today. Oh well, I'm still here anyway. We're gonna do a general reading for the energy, and then we will take questions. We, as in me. If you would like to ask a question, you can do so as soon as I'm done with the reading, and I will answer you. Tipping is nice, but it's not necessary. All right. Let's see what's going on with you. Ooh, world and death. Damn. What a way to start off the day. I'm going to pull a couple Soul's Journey cards as well. Justice is on the bottom. Ooh. Yeah, whoever I'm talking about right now, they're definitely being tested with the truth. And wow, pretty intense too. Got courage, judgment, and abundance. Blame. This says, I accept responsibility for my well being. Then we have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. These are all frequencies. Judgment. Oh, wow, that one's the same color as the card. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Do not judge, lest ye be judged. And abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Hello, Australia. I love you guys. That's why I'm doing this. For you guys. You guys are awesome. You always show up to my other lives. You could be dealing with a Libra, but the all around energy here is justice. And I'm feeling like this is what you're dealing with as opposed to it being you. Okay? Where you're at right now is the world. There is something coming full circle and something that has ended. This is the challenge. The challenge here is to overcome what has ended. Hey, lovely. How you doing, baby? I can't leave my glasses on because it give me a headache. In your immediate future, we have the Hierophant. Spirit is speaking directly to you, Distant past, saving your money, holding on to your money. Most recent past, wearing your heart on your sleeve, coming in with nothing but love. Factors affecting the situation is the truth and nothing but the truth. Yeah, me either. Me either. I can't complain either. Outside influence is travel or something of that nature, moving on away from something that no longer serves you. Hopes and fears is the moon. Now that's not knowing what's coming next. So it's kind of where the whole world's at right now. Final outcome. Wow, this came in reverse and I didn't even see that. My nose is itching. Somebody must be thinking about me. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So that tells me that you guys are coming into some money. Although it might come from some disillusionment or heartbreak. Okay? Let's clarify. What is this death card? Is this a Scorpio? Or is it an actual proverbial death? Somebody just found out the truth about a masculine. Aw, how cool. Yeah, with this death card here and the truth, and then you got the divine masculine or an Aries. It's definitely something that needs to be let go of. It was very painful. I know that's easier said than done, babies, because I've had to do it, so I know how it feels. Move on after that kind of energy. Yeah, that was your 10 of Cups. That was your wish fulfillment. And it stresses you the hell out. Okay? But you know that you know. You don't know how you know, but you know. Your intuition is telling you that although this was everything that you wanted, it stressed you out bad. And something needs to go because it's coming back around. Okay? Courage. Please have courage in this situation. Stand in your truth no matter what. No matter what anybody says or does, you stand in your truth, babies. We have a Taurus or North Node in Taurus. Could be. Somebody's spirit guides are really trying to get their attention here. They're trying to tell you something. Let's see what's going on. Aw, I like that. I really like that. King of Pentacles on the bottom. You're Empress no matter what anybody says or does. Don't let anybody confuse you. Because I do feel like there's something coming in the very near future that you don't see coming. And it is this Knight of Cups. Same one that's here in the most recent past. Spirit wants you to know that you are an Empress no matter what anybody says. Do not let this confuse you, my loves. Okay? Do not let this confuse you. Let's see what the Ace of Swords is about. The truth that you have just figured out. Ace of Swords is a brand new beginning and clarity. You're seeing the world through different eyes. Ooh. Again, here comes the past. Could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio. There's definitely some conflict and some it's the chariot, somebody riding in because they ain't got no money, but they're willing to do whatever it takes to bring something back from the dead. Thank you, Tam Tam. You're awesome. They're willing to do anything it takes to bring this back from the dead. Climbing a mountain. Good morning. That sexy Val. Oh, she made it in here. How cool are you? You're awesome. Okay, so this trip, this outside influence, what happened? Something happened? Because I'm feeling like something happened while you was on this trip. Celebrating, enjoying your life, and somebody comes along. Could be a Scorpio. We got Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio again. A little bit of everything here. All right. Somebody's coming in with an apology. A King of Wands. Could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but he's definitely a show-off. Or he's in some kind of field where he gets a lot of attention. This is your justice. The all-around energy is justice. This person, I feel like, is going to come crawling back because you were right about something that you said and did. They're seeing that you're saving your money and you're trying to get your shit together, and now they see the truth. Now they see what you see. So it took them having to go through a death of their ego, which is the transformation that goes into your spiritual quest. And some people lose everything, and I do mean everything: home, family, job, everything, because they won't wake up to the fact that spirit is right here and God sees everything. Your hopes and fears is the unknown. Okay? Immediate future, unknown. Let's see what this Five of Pentacles in reverse is about. Love you guys so much. You are so awesome. The last test to see if you've learned your lesson. The Hermit. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Oh, so what goes around comes around. And this person is headed to you. Somebody who ghosted you in the past, broke your heart. They are experiencing the same exact energy. Could be dealing with a Pisces. They are experiencing the same exact energy that they put you in. So, wow, they're coming back, guys. This is a test because yeah, well, I see this happening within 2 months, max. It may happen in 2 weeks. Because whoever this other person is, they're going through a dark night of the soul right now. And they have gotten severely, a severe karmic lesson here. And it's pretty brutal. You got to have some compassion here, whoever you are, and work on it, because this person is going through some pretty brutal stuff, especially if they're married. And there you are, the Queen of Wands, the show off, you might be on a public platform. You may have a admiring lots of admirers, lots of people who think you're the shit. All right. But I'm almost feeling like with the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, this little bitty pentacle that this person is coming to offer you, I don't know if it's going to be enough or not. And I don't mean that as in money. I mean that as in an offer to be with you on the physical, because this has already gone through the spiritual. It is coming to the ground. Everything is coming to the ground. You've already been on 5D together. Now it's, it's all coming to fruition. And it's going to come quick, guys. I told you this is going to happen. Here's the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. This person might even come in without thinking. They might even not be thinking straight because of what they've been through. But they see you all glowed up here, all shining real bright and all beautiful. And they are the King of Wands, so they're pretty nice looking too. Y'all look really good together. Like I said, when twin flames come together, the Taurus field expands for both of you. And it becomes really, really bright when you're together. Like you guys glow, seriously glow in the same room with each other. I've got the Empress and the Emperor here, so this is definitely a divine match. Let's throw down some kippers real quick. See what we get. Ooh. We have a mature man here. We have Lovers. And there's a change. Toil and labor. Courtship. Like I said, this person is willing to do anything. Even risk their freedom to make this right. Wow. Alrighty then. I didn't know that you... Do I got little orbs around me again? Because I feel like there's somebody here besides me. Somebody was saying in my last live I had little glowing orbs around me. I don't know. Maybe they're just seeing things. All right. You are definitely dealing with a narcissist. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment issues. We seriously got somebody here who's been through it. Been through it. Attraction, flirting, dating, third-party interference with your paradise because you like someone. Relationship is evolving. Many options, decision, unconventional, one-night stand. Look out for this, guys, because I was getting that earlier about how this person's going to come in, promise you everything, willing to do anything to get in your pants and leave. Because they are a self-absorbed narcissist and they are love bombing you. It is not... They're trying to do whatever they have to do to get out of this dark night of the soul, guys. And they think that, coming back and giving you a little bit of attention is going to fix that. No, you have to kill that narcissistic behavior. That is the death that needs to take place for whoever I'm talking to that is on the other end of this. You have to go through a literal death of your ego. Because narcissistic behavior will not work in any relationship, let alone a twin flame relationship, because y'all's telepathically linked. And this feminine is going to see this masculine coming. You might even get the sting of a Scorpio because I got a lot of Scorpios on my channel. They don't play, okay? They will Queen of Swords your ass in 5 minutes if they know that you're up to something sneaky. And they won't hesitate to take you down a notch or two with it. Okay? Just saying. You don't play with a Scorpio. Scorpio rising. You don't play with a Scorpio. Hit the like button. See, I got a cheerleader. Thank you, Tim. I got a cheerleader. I got lots of Scorpios that watch me. What's your name? Debbie? It's pretty. Tika, Tamara, Sexy Val. Love you. A lot of the people that watch my videos are Scorpios. I guess because I exude scorpion energy. I just take no shit. It's not personal. The Scorpio gang. Oh, indeed. We are the Scorpio gang. We are awesome. And we know it. Talk about a narcissist. No. I am so not a narcissist. I'm lucky I got my makeup on this morning, guys. I couldn't believe I was out of bed at 5 a.m. Put makeup on. I don't do that. My hair was all like that, you know. Awaken Wolf, Anya. Hey, what you doing, baby? What you doing? Well, where are you at? Are you in Australia? I guess it really doesn't matter. This is the United States too. I'm just trying to get everybody in here for, lives. So everybody's got a chance to get the cards pulled and hang out with me. Malaysia, yeah. So you're in Southeast Asia too. That's awesome. I'm gonna tour there when I get, everything together. I'm coming, babies. That is like my dream vacation. Go stay in Hanoi and then go to Bali and the Maldives. And I definitely want to, for sure. My hair is everywhere, guys. Luckily, I at least brushed it because otherwise it was, slept on. Okay, Scorpio. You're in Montreal and you're up this early. Where you going to work? Here are the cards. Ask the questions. Yeah, that is like my dream vacation. Awaken Wolf. For sure. And I plan on doing it before I leave here this time. Because I don't know if I'm coming back or not. I haven't decided yet. I might. I don't know. We'll see. Come to Aussie land. Of course I will. I mean, if I'm going to be over there anyway, I've never been to Australia either. Still, Judy, I might take you up on that, baby. You're in old Australia, huh? I don't know the difference between the difference. I just know that they got some beautiful beaches, and I'm a beach kind of person. Aw, thank you. I take it. I love hugs. I take it. Leaving. I'm not leaving. Hi, Simone. No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving yet. Anyways, I got a few months left here. Got new owners. So I probably got about 3 months here. I'm not going to pay a high rent to live in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's just not going to happen. I would rather pay the high rent and live down by the beach in Florida. So I'm definitely going to be out of here as soon as ASAP. I'm going to have to look at more of those sky maps so I can see where y'all are at. because I don't know the I don't know the area that great. You guys are awesome. I've heard of Vic, Australia. That's Victoria, right? I came here for my kids, honey. I predicted COVID. Okay. Um, I knew COVID was coming before it got here. And my kids were here, and I was in LA. And I knew this was going to happen. And what I saw was a lot more brutal than what happened. It was more, like they were patrolling the streets and stuff was what I saw happen. And in some places that did happen. But Melbourne, I don't know, but I look on the map, so I know where y'all's at. Yeah, well, so it's the United States, baby. I mean, everybody's like, again. And you know, what's funny is we've already done this, guys, and you're still freaking out? Really? I mean, nothing, absolutely nothing should surprise anybody at this moment for what they've been doing for the last couple of years. Nothing should surprise you at all. And yeah, we're trying to come out of this because, like I said, this masculine energy has to die. And I don't care if you're masculine or not. This ego crap, narcissist crap, has to stop. There is the feminine energy needs to come online for everybody, and that includes men. You have to learn the feminine way in order for this to come out right. Because as long as you're forcing shit down everybody's throat, people are going to gag. And that's just the way it works, because we're all waking up here. Our third eye's coming online. And the stuff that you're throwing out, we're going, or like, yeah, for real. Sorry, but that makes me totally ill. And I'm not going to play with you. I'm going to be the divine feminine, sit here on my throne in my own living room, whether you like it or not. And if you bring that crap to my door, expect to get a big, because you're going to have to kill my ass. Bottom line. The war is within. Understand that. And it's too late to wake anybody up. I mean, if they ain't waking up already, it is too late. It has become The Walking Dead. So you have to kind of navigate through the oceans of people that are still following the narrative, still doing what they're told, still acting like they're, I ain't got no brain to think for myself, so I'm dependent on you to think for me kind of energy. You just got to navigate yourself through it. And as you do, you will find other people like you that know the truth, that feel the truth, that see the truth. No, war is not going on in all realms. It is only going on here in the third dimension. The fourth dimension, they ain't got to worry about anything, because that's most of the greed and the money people. The people who have been here for thousands and thousands of years, who understand what this is. No, they're sitting on the beach drinking Mai Tais while we sit here and argue over scraps. If that's what you want to do. Me, I choose not to argue. The fifth dimension is a totally different timeline, and most people have to die to get there. So Do you want to get there quickly? Well, they're going to help you along if you want to get there real quick. And a lot of times you won't get there if you allow someone else to control the narrative in your life. No, the fifth dimension is almost absolute. So I don't know what people are telling you about the fifth dimension, but unless you're completely healed and your body is completely free of radicals, which they're making sure they're not, you will not be able to take your body with you, because your body has to transform into almost a spirit-like the transformation is real, okay, for the fifth dimension. It's not necessarily into spirit. You will be able to take your bodies with you this time, say if the body is not a damaged vehicle. But most of us are damaged just from the pollution in the air. So live now, enjoy now, then make your decision when it's time of where you want to head to after this. That instead of, hello, Norway, nice to meet you. Instead of going directly for that light, getting the mind swiped, being reincarnated and coming right back, you get to stand there and take a pause. Do I want to go back or don't I? That is the fifth dimension. Twin flames. Oh, that's a whole nother subject. See, that's another thing that a lot of people get wrong. Because twin flames are meant to change you. Okay? Doesn't mean they got to change. Especially masculine energy are very, very unconscious. They're thinking with the wrong head. You know what I mean? Just saying. I'm trying to keep this clean, guys, because it is Asia and things got to be kept kind of clean. Yeah, exactly. Unconsciousness. That's exactly what it is. And it doesn't even have to be a man. It's just like I said, they're the ones that think with the wrong head, though. So the twin flame relationship is the hardest ever, unless both are healed. Exactly. The dynamic is to heal. Exactly. Yeah, somebody gets it. Woohoo! I'm gonna have to throw you some kudos on that, baby. Somebody gets it. Because I'll tell you, my twin flame relationship was not unhappy. It was not a bad experience. In fact, it was one of the best experiences in, it wasn't even really a relationship. I mean, he used to fly to California every 3 months and see me, and we'd go out for the weekend, spend the weekend in Malibu or spend the weekend in Hermosa Beach, and just have like the honeymoon phase every few months. And it was really, really cool. And I didn't realize I was falling for this guy, because I didn't even notice it until I found out, looked at the charts, you know, I learned about charts, and I was already doing tarot. And I was like, no, it can't be him. It can't be him. No, just can't be. And it changed me forever. I became a whole different animal after that. He was Filipino, but he grew up either in London or Australia. I don't remember. It's been at least 2 or 3 years since I seen him. And like I said, it was weekend stuff. We just had fun. And yes, the point was to heal me. And that in lies the blessing, the gift. And I don't regret for a single moment that I spent with this person. It broke my heart. I mean, I never cried so hard in my life over somebody who was just a player. You know, I mean, it was like when I found out that he was betrothed, because that's how they marry in certain places. It just literally broke my heart. He was 17 years younger than me. Was it 17? I mean, no, 16 years younger. Yeah, because he's 40 now, 41, 42, maybe a little bit less. 14. He was 14 because he married a girl that was exactly 14 years younger than him. So it was serious dynamic. Killed me like it was a living death. I was in my shower for about a year, crouching down on the floor, holding my head, just crying. Yeah, it killed me. But I came back, this time as a healed being, ready to do whatever's necessary next. You know, I'm not scared. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not scared of death. I'm not scared of pain. I'm not scared of any of it anymore. And that was the whole purpose. And now he's married, probably got kids and all that. I'm too old to play that game. I'm sorry. I want to go on vacation for the rest of my life. I do not want to deal with kids. I do not want to deal with exes. I do not want to deal with that baggage. So, you know, if he comes back, yeah, that'd be great. We'd have fun. And then he go home. Bye. Because I really enjoyed his company. I mean, really, really enjoyed. Yes, Tamara. Yes, it is. It is very. It feels like you're cracking in half, and you kind of are. You're cracking open. You're allowing all that trauma that you've experienced to come to the surface. So when it does, it's never pleasant. You know, everything that you've experienced in your life that was painful is coming to the surface to be healed. That's the last fig leaf, baby. And you will get to that point where your heart feels dead. But I promise you, baby, you will feel again. Only this time it will look different. Yeah, I had a night terror too, Abigail, and I'll tell you that they tried to get me to stop from doing this live. They were trying to make me so self-conscious. I mean, this dream that I had last night, I had boils all over my face, and they were just popping up everywhere, and they were on my lips and on my head and everything. And I had to wake myself up out of it, because it is that is what they do. It's what they do. They try to keep you in fight or flight mode, in that fear. It's just a technique. And the dream keepers are the ones who can do this. They can jump right into your dreams and make you dream some crazy stuff. I talked about that on my last live, where I started the week in an awkward kissing situation with Keanu Reeves because of the beard. Um, then I went from that to this guy that I dated, who was a complete nightmare for like 2 nights. And then on the next night, it was David Spade, and we were in some slapstick love comedy. Never in a million years would I subconsciously think of David Spade as somebody I would do. Okay, I don't care how much money you got, Dave. I wouldn't do you. So I told them all on last live, y'all dream movers suck at this. You really suck at it, because you can't even hold the energy of one being for more than a couple of hours. So you suck at this dream leaving stuff, and y'all need to just quit because it's getting dumb. And I've gotten to the point where, I'm in there controlling stuff because, and controlling my reactions. That is the part you get to when you're completely in control of your higher self, or directly attached to your higher self, is that you can actually control your actions to what happens to you in your dreams. Oh God, Abigail. This is hell. That's what you need to figure out. This is hell. You guys gotta read the story of Anana. I mean, Inanna. You got to read that story because it explains the whole dissension ascension path. So as you descend, you strip off everything that you have that makes you you. Okay? Or that you thought made you you. Your crown, your breastplate, everything you thought made you you. And then you get to hell, and your sister hangs you on a meat hook and kills you. Okay? Ultimate betrayal. And family are 9 times out of 10 the one that do it. Okay? Then the spirit ascends back up. And as the spirit ascends, it collects all of that stuff that they let go of on the way down. Then they get back to the earth plane, where they're standing there with all their collection of stuff. This time, it looks different. It looks different than before they went down there, and literally pierced the very soul, and then came back out. That is the journey of the twin flame. And most men would rather die than have to give up their toys and their girlfriends and all that other stuff. They would rather die than give up the ego. They call it honor. It is not honor when you do not honor the soul. If you do not honor the soul, yes, hell will come and get you. Because the soul wants what the soul wants. And you are directly connected to source. So if you do not listen, yeah. Well, like I said, it's thinking with the wrong head. It's thinking, I'm Tarzan, you and Jane. Well, how Neanderthal is that? Okay. Women are a lot smarter than men give them credit for. We only act stupid because that is what you desire. We think that's what you desire anyway. But it's not true. When you stand in your power and you become that unshakable being, you will attract the right masculine. Somebody who will do anything for you. Somebody who will respect you. Somebody who is your match. Not somebody who's beneath you, that talks bad about you, that treats you wrong. But someone who is at your vibration. But if you want to meet that kind of person, you have to become that kind of person. And that's what this taught me, was to be with the kind of person I wanted to be with. I had to wholeheartedly go into the dark and heal all the things in me that were just dark, to come back to the light so I can have that union with my own soul. And after that, company's just extra. It really is. I don't even know if I could share my space with anybody now. Yeah, I know. I know. That's why they make this little button on your phone. Block, block, block. And my door's locked, and you don't come here unannounced, or I call cops. I'm hardcore, guys. Sorry, I'm just waking up and still getting going. I gotta drink some more tea. Hold on. Give me a second. It ain't often I get up at 5 a.m. to come on to a live, okay? oh, roommates. Yeah, I had a couple of those when I was living in LA. That is the one thing I gotta say for living here in Cincinnati is the rent is cheap enough to live by myself. So that's a beautiful thing. And hopefully I'll be making enough money when I move to Florida that I don't have to have a roommate either, because I don't want a roommate. I'm old enough to be your grandma, probably, Abigail. But you know what? Age is just a number. I'm still immature as hell. I will still do things that little kids do because I can. And I don't care who likes it. Oh, yeah. My oldest granddaughter will be 19 this year. Oh, my roommates were all boys, Tamara, and regardless, oh, your 18-year-old's having a baby. Well, congratulations, Grandma. I've got 9 grandchildren, all ranging from brand new, no, not brand new. One, I think the newest one will be 2 this year, and all the way up to 19. And I've got 9 of them. 2 7-year-olds, 1 9-year-old, a 15, 16, 16, 17, and 19-year-olds. Yeah, I was about that old too. I mean, I might have been a little bit younger. My daughter was 19 when she had her first, and she has 7 now. So I was like in my early 30s when I got my first grandchild. Yes, I feel like I am very wealthy because I love what I have as far as my children goes, but that's all I have. My parents are gone. Even my little brother are gone. They're all dead. I'm the only one standing out of pretty big family. I've got a few aunts and uncles here and there, but like maybe only 3, and there were 7 of them. So, and that, wow, Julie, we're in the 9 club. Is that your soul or your soul's desire number 2? So sorry to hear what my family being gone. Well, that's what happens when people don't appreciate or love life. My father abused alcohol most of his life, and then it was drugs. He was very successful though, but he didn't have anything to do with us after I was 12. And my mother passed away in 2018, and that was the roughest one for me because I was in LA and she was here with my kids. Nobody cared. They stuck her in a hole and they didn't pay attention. She got really, really sick, and I knew she was going to go, and I couldn't do anything about it because I was in Los Angeles. My little brother, he hated life from day one. He complained about life from day one. I wanted to smother him when he was like 3 because he's just a nasty, nasty person. He was that way all the way up until he died in 2016 at age 47 because he didn't care for himself at all. He died of meningitis and septicemia because he had diabetes and heart disease, and he didn't care for himself. Oh, yeah, Sharon. Thank you. Love to you and yours, too. Yeah, my kids are awesome. They're doing really, really well, and I'm very proud of them. But I booted them at 18. And this is a part that a lot of people can't do, especially nowadays because of what's going on in the world. But my kids know how to survive. They know how to not only survive, but they know how to take care of their own families. Well, I think my mom died of the same thing, but this was 2018. It was already here, guys. It was already here. Yeah, Abigail, that it is what it is. I left home as soon as I could because he was so abusive, my brother. And I couldn't do it anymore. I left home as soon as possible. And because he hated life, because he could never find any happiness, he died at the age of 47 with an 8-year-old child. So this is what happens to those who are lost, those who do not want to find the truth, that they just want to keep blaming everybody else for their problems. It's the world's fault my life is shit. It's the world's fault. Well, now it is, but back then it wasn't. Yeah, I'm a loner. I'm a serious loner. I always have been, though. Even when I was a teenager, I was like that. So, I think that's what a lot of my family couldn't understand about me, is that I like being by myself and have no drama, man. I've been avoiding drama my whole life. I don't like it. Exactly, Abigail. They don't seek anything outside of themselves or inside of themselves. They don't seek anything. They expect it to be handed to them, and when it doesn't, it's world sucks. The world only sucks if you make it suck. No matter what you have and no matter where you are, you can make the best of it. Trust me, I've been all the way to the trenches, guys. All the way. With nothing. No one. Just me, myself, and I. And you know what? You know what I did? Instead of whining and crying about it, I'm sitting in a homeless shelter full of people who definitely don't get me because I had nowhere else to go. Okay? I came to a place where I knew no one and didn't know anything about the place. So I had to leave because I was being abused. Yes, by one of my children. And I didn't know anybody, didn't have nowhere to go. So instead of crying and being upset and freaking out, I just took a deep breath, put on my big girl panties, and walked. And everybody else is saying, how could you be like that? I'm dancing in the courtyard, okay? I'm out there. Got my earphones in, just dancing my ass off in the courtyard of that place. No, I didn't let it devastate me, Sharon. I didn't let it. This was what I was learning the whole time, was that it's only the outside, because what's in here is what's more important. How you feel about yourself, no matter what happens, that is honor. That is pride. That is love. Unconditional love to yourself. The love that you freely give to everyone else from the bottom of your heart. We have to turn that inward. You have to turn that and give yourself the same kind of love that you're willing to die for everyone else. And that's when you find true peace. And I don't care what I have peace. And if it costs me that, it's too expensive. Bottom line. Anybody want me to throw down some cards? Cards. Card pulling mofo. Anybody want to ask some questions? Thank you, Awaken Wolf. I adore you guys too so very much. That's why I'm here at 6 o'clock in the morning, babies. It's because I really, really appreciate my Australian clients. I mean, and my Australian people. They got a great sense of humor. I'm gonna tell you, they get me. So if you get me, you got a great sense of humor. Yeah, they certainly do, Abigail. They certainly do. They will try to extinguish your light any possible way they can. Just like the dream I had last night with the boils all over my face. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. I woke up this morning, I fixed my hair, or brushed it. I fixed my hair, put on some makeup, jumped on here with you guys. Tamara, I'll throw down. I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio, so I understand the tri-state area. I don't like it. I grew up in Florida. I was born here, but I grew up in Florida. In Florida, if you don't have any money, you always got the beach. I mean, Florida's Florida. I used to go on staycations, not vacations. I would just go to the other coast or go south, you know. All right, we have Tamara. You are stuck, baby. You need to see your options and climb that mountain. 77 and 88. We have a very lucky number. This message is for you from wherever you're asking for it from. Time to get out of your head. Start looking at your options because there is something there for you. You just have to climb to get to it, which means that climbing your own self. Okay? You have to climb out of that hole. The story of Anana. Remember what I said? Climb out. You will see things differently when you get to the top. But Spirit wants you to know that it's time. All right? What do you need to do in your next marriage? You got a prospect there, Carlotta? You got somebody in mind? I mean, or are we just reaching here? Because what you need in your next marriage, you will know by the way it feels. I will pull some cards for you, though. You're married already. Is this the person that you're in the next marriage with, or is this the person you're married to now that you don't want to be with anymore? Because I got a 3 of Swords, a 3 of Wands, a 4 of Pentacles. It looks like you're saving up to get the hell out of there and about to Queen of Swords somebody. Queen of Swords somebody's ass because you're over it. You're waiting for the right moment and saving your money to have a new start. Okay? This Queen of Swords don't play. Once she's done, she's done. She's done. She cuts you. I call that my cut-a-bish. Cut-a-bish card. I'm done, and done some more. You're welcome, baby. Zing! Yeah, you know the way I operate, Wake a Wolf. Yeah, I don't play. You can't even come in my chat room and pull that crap, because you come in my chat room, I just will 86 you that quick. I don't even care. I 86 people off of my channel daily because of the, ain't nobody got time for that, and we don't need that kind of negativity around here, and I'm not gonna have it. So therefore, I'm gonna Queen of Swords you, like it or not. I'm here to help people. I'm not here for a popularity contest. You want to hang with me? Cool. You want to give me shit and treat me crazy? Act crazy? Bye. No time. No time for drama. Yeah, a lot of people that come on my channel are Scorpios, guys. I'm a Scorpio rising, so that probably tells you why. And it took me lots of deep, deep work to get to this Queen of Swords energy. But I tell you, once you're here, you will not ever feel more free than you have in your whole life. Yeah, Tamara, a lot of times that's the only, you guys are the only ones that's got balls enough to handle me. Exactly. You guys are the only one that's got the kahunas to hang with me. Most people, they get their feelings hurt too easily. They talk about me drinking chicken blood. I still can't get over that to this day. It was like one of my first lives. Some lady come in there saying, "Stop drinking chicken blood." I didn't even ban her. I just left her there. And then we made fun of her for the next 15 minutes, so she left. Exactly, Abigail. Chick bug. I guess we drink chicken blood. I'm like, who even says stuff like that? I mean, for real. You think I'm a witch? Maybe I am, but I'm a cool one. We don't do stuff like that here. We watch stupid comedies and laugh at each other's jokes. And if a bitch gets in the way, we just go, bye. Sorry, we got no time. We're having a good time. We want to laugh. We want to enjoy life. We got no time. And this is basically how your guys are going to get. The more you awaken, the more you come online, the more you wish a bitch would. Kind of like energy. Like, it's like, for real. Talk to the hand. I got no time. I just did that to somebody yesterday, so shh, don't tell anybody. She was supposed to be my friend, but she treated me like crap. I was a second thought every time I needed, or asked her for something, or, wanted her company in some way. She would totally diss me because of this loser that she lives with. And I told her yesterday, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with you. Yeah. Like that. Damn, I got to use that talk to the elbow. You ain't worth the extension. But yeah, I just said, you know what? I don't need it that bad. I don't need your friendship that bad where I got to sit here and wait hours and hours and hours for you to make up your mind whether you're going to come talk to me or not, or you're going to. No, but ain't nobody got time for that. And then she want to argue about it? Block. I don't care if you are my neighbor. Block. Yeah, Scorpios, you guys are coming into, okay, because you're deep thinkers, because you deeply feel, you can't help yourself. It's just part of your being. Your online is a little bit different than others. You've already been to hell 9 times out of 10. So you're on the way up, where a lot of people are on the way down. So that is what you're dealing with. And as they go down, you kind of have to cut them off, cut the strings on the way up, because otherwise they pull you down into their vibration. They pull you down into their low vibration. So therefore, you got to cut that cord so it doesn't weigh you down. And that way you can ascend. You can keep going up. You don't have to stay down in the trenches with the low vibe and sketchy ass people who still ain't got a clue, even though you could tell them right to their face what's up, they still won't see it. Yeah, well, Tamara, that is the downfall to being a Scorpio. It is, you will think your way out of anything, because you will see every single outcome. And that's how this journey works with Scorpio. It works like that for Pisces too, because your intuition is spot on 9 times out of 10. And you have to question it, because you're like, no, this can't be right. Thinking to yourself, no, this can't be right. Yeah. D, E, and F. Yeah. D, E, F, U. There's somebody with that handle on, in the K-pop world, A, B, C, D, F, E, F, U. Thought that was funny. Anyway, so you guys are the ones that, you and Pisces are the ones that are really, really going through the dark night of the soul, because you feel everything. You can't help it. It's just part of your being. So you feel the collective unconscious as well as the consciousness. Good morning, Z. She made it. But like I said, your person is a Pisces. So Carlotta, you guys are going through this together. And if you have a Pisces for a mate, I would suggest you be patient with each other. You have a lovely day too, baby. I'll see you soon. I'm going to be here at 11:30 and 11:30 my time and 9 o'clock my time too today. Yeah, well, Pisces is very emotional. So Pisces will manipulate your heartstrings. They will pretty much do whatever it takes to get you to be on. I got Pisces energy. So they will do whatever it takes to get you to understand them, when there is no understanding of Pisces. There is no understanding of Pisces. 1 minute they're like the ocean. So 1 minute they're floating along, and next minute they turn into a shark and they're coming at you. So Pisces, very wishy-washy. Like I said, I got Pisces energy. I'm guilty. Been there. And I know how out of control my emotions have been. So that's what I had to get a hold of, was that Piscean energy, because it was all over the place. I had to put it in that fixed category with Scorpio to make it work for me. It's just my own. Yeah, I know, baby. That self-love is really, really hard. And for Pisces, it's almost impossible unless they actually go through a proverbial death. Cancer too. Cancer is I need, I need. So both of them have to both of those signs really have to bottom out. I mean, I don't know how you guys are, Scorpio. I mean, as far as learning your lessons before you bottom out, which means that you lose everything. Um, but Pisces and Cancer, it's almost like they have to lose everything to find their power. And I do mean everything. Because Cancer is I need, I want. And Pisces is whatever. Pisces is like, I mean, you can't even argue with a Pisces because they'll just look at you and go, whatever, and walk away and try to make you feel really, really bad about how you treated them, not looking at the big picture and thinking that they have done anything wrong. Yeah, you have to worry about addictions with Pisces. Ex-addict. Okay, I know. Been down that road too. Pisces are the addicts of the zodiac. And they can get lost in those addictions and not see reality. Yeah, I'll never lose everything again. I guarantee you that much. Ain't nobody gonna stand in my way from now on. I will cut a bitch, and I ain't even scared. I'm just saying. I love people. I love them to a fault. So I had to learn to not love them at my own demise, which is what I did. I let them take me with them instead of standing on my own and doing my own thing. That is the weakness of a Pisces. Scorpio, in the second life, I'm a Scorpio all the way. Oh yeah, Scorpios are definitely one of the most loyal signs. So Pisces is too flighty. I'm sorry, I can't say that I was loyal back in the day, but Scorpio is on point when it comes to loyalty. They will be loyal at their own detriment. So be aware of that, guys. Be aware that your loyalty could lead you back to hell because you're loyal to a fault. You want to believe that something is going to work when it's not. And no matter how many times you try, it keeps going back to the same outcome. There comes a time where you have to stop being loyal and walk away for your own self-worth, for your own self-love. Otherwise, then you just lose yourself in that other person and you're not even you anymore. You still got to be you. And yeah, the shadow work is definitely necessary. Scorpio, you guys are good at it. You just don't know it. As soon as you start going down the shadow path, you will understand why you do what you do. Oh my goodness. What a combination. Pisces, Leo, Leo. So it's a wishy-washy show off with a eclectic Virgo Taurus that think that probably owns everything. You're probably rich as hell. If not, I don't know what you would be doing because most Virgo Tauruses, they got the money. Okay. The Scorpio is the fixed energy, so there that gives you them deep feelings. That's what makes you so loyal. But Pisces, Leo, that person is not loyal. They are a wishy-washy show-off. Yes, that is exactly what they are. Taurus dealing with the Leo. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. Taurus, they're all about the money too. They like stability. They don't like change. But Leo changes things up quite a bit, and they're very passionate and kind of clingy. I'm not sure about how Taurus feels about that because, my North Node is in Taurus, South Node in Scorpio. So I know I like nice things. I know I like stability. But that clinging, somebody on me all the time, like, I'd be like, get out of here. That's my Aquarius energy. My Queen of Swords energy. I'm just saying. I am not the most lovey-dovey when it comes to relationships. Not really, Awaken. If you can get a general, but without the time of birth, it's really hard to pinpoint it. You'll get an all around rising sign. You won't know your exact rising sign without the exact time of birth. Hey, Leos. I'm surrounded by them. That sounds like a Leo. That definitely sounds like the Leo. They don't ever like anything the same. They want to change. They want to upgrade. They want to show off. They want to show things. They want to, and then they're like the most steamy, hot, passionate kind of energy there is. Leos and Virgos and Scorpios are some of the most sexually passionate signs there are. Exactly. Ain't nobody got time for that. I guess when I was younger, I was like that a little bit, but as I've gotten older, especially since I was married, which I got married in 2000, I get divorced in 2011. Me and my husband weren't like that, but that's what made us compatible, was that we didn't need each other's constant, we didn't need that. Hell, I traveled around the world without him. He traveled around the world without me. We did whatever we wanted to do. Okay, we were rich. We didn't have to suck up to each other. Yeah, I gave him all the money when I left, but you know what? That's a whole nother ballgame. He was an attorney, best damn trial attorney in St. Pete, and I knew better. I knew better than to try to take him on. That's all. There was no prenup, so I could have gotten half. But you know what? I'll build it myself. I don't need his money. Oh, thank you, Anne. Appreciate it. Yeah, see, Awaken Wolf, that's the difference between a lot of countries. They took it off of the United States. As of my child's generations, my daughter will be 39 this year. Her time of birth was not on her birth certificate, nor was my son's, because it gives you power. And they don't want that, especially in the United States. They want you dumbed down as much as possible. And I don't care if you're a rogue scholar, if you are a scholar, a master scholar, and you don't have the common sense to see what's happening right in front of your eyes, then you stupid. You ain't getting it. It ain't happening. You're just sitting here on a hamster wheel with everybody else doing what everybody else wants you to do. You don't have no original, authentic thought in your head, regardless of how smart you are. The new ones don't show it. It's because they don't know, honey. It's pure ignorance. You're still living in ignorance if you don't know, because you can't show if you don't know. Now, my India clients, they are born in the same way. Now, you say Malaysia does the same thing. They're born with their birth time, their where they were born, they have all that information 9 times out of 10 in front of them, especially because they have a caste system that requires it. So they have a caste system. That's going to all go bye-bye. Okay? I'm going to tell you that in the new world, in the new way of doing things, all this caste system where, somebody thinks that they're better than you because they got more money, that's all going to disappear. Because let me tell you, we all bleed the same. We all bleed red. And it don't matter how much you got in your bank account. If you get shot, stabbed, whatever, in a fluke accident, you're going to die just like me. And that is the reality that everybody is going to come to. And the new ones are being taught old ways. That's going to be flown right out the window. But see, the whole point to that and why they wanted 75 years for disclosure is because they're trying to dumb down the cattle, the population. They do not want people's third eye online, because then they can see right through them and there's nothing they can do or say to change their mind. Yeah, Tamara, that's the damn truth. They're all the same size. No matter what group you're in, no matter what you have, it doesn't matter. This is the end game where they want to extinguish your light. Are you going to let them, no matter what you have? That is the true question. Okay, so that's a good example. I can't say it. Capricima. Very pretty. The afraid part. No, you're not going to be sent away as lunatics. You've got to chill. Okay? First of all, you got to get rid of that fear. That comes with allowing your oversoul to start letting you relive your past lives. No matter what they do outside of me, I do not fear it. I have, reverence because I have children and grandchildren. And I do not want them to have to live through anything uncomfortable. But the 3D overlords are the ones making the rules here and now. It's not going to stay that way. You just have to hang in there. When the chaos ensues, fear the person that is sitting there calmly. Do not fear the crazy assholes walking around wheeled in stuff going, ah! You know why? Because they're gone. You fear the person sitting in the corner like this. Watch it through this. And if not, They ain't scared of it either way. They're going to sit there and look you straight in the eye while you shoot them or whatever. Definitely. And it's not even the quiet ones. It's the ones that can stay calm through chaos. Because chaos is where the journey begins. That is my saying. That is my whole existence in this whole realm of things, is when people go into chaos. That is when they seek me out. Because then they're looking for answers to the dark night of the soul, which I have. Because I already been to hell. And I came back. So I have answers where you have questions. Enjoy your dinner, baby. Love you. See you next time. Well, guys, I've been here $1:26 now. I'm gonna call it a day for this one anyway. I'll be back on at 11:30 for India, because I love my India people too. And that'll be India and UK. So that'll be on at 11:30. And then I will do one at 9 p.m. for the United States. And that'll be 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it so much, because I didn't think anybody'd be here this time. But you guys surprised me. This is awesome. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. I'll be back. Take care. You have an amazing day too, my love. Or night. Bye, hun.